The Singing Straw Pro is here, you guys. I am so excited to share this with you and demo when and why you'd want to use the Singing Straw Pro and the 3 different size straws we have in it, and then also when you would want to go with our original singing straw. So stick around because we're about to dive in. If you're new here, my name is Whitney Nichole, and I am a singer, songwriter, vocal coach, and creator of the Singing Straw and Singing Straw Pro, which helps singers around the world develop healthier, stronger, and more balanced voices. I can't tell you how excited I am about this. It's been in the works for months. Well, to be honest, back when we created the original, I always knew in my mind that we would be probably creating a product like this, like the Pro. So just to kind of outline the simple differences, first of all, the original is still awesome, and if that's what you have and you are loving it, stick with it. I totally love it. The Pro is designed more for advanced straw singers and people who really know what they want and have more nuanced needs when it comes to straw phonation and developing their voice. So the original singing straw comes with 3 3mm diameter straws. And the reason we kicked off with 3 3mm straws is because this is the size that's going to get the most impact for the most amount of people, if that makes sense. Basically, we all have different size vocal tracts, and so we might have, someone might be a little bit better for a little bit smaller, a little bit better for a little bit larger, but generally based on the vocal tract sizing, this 3mm is the sweet spot. So you, again, can adjust your resistance with our original by using 1, 2, or 3 at a time. So to the Singing Straw Pro, which I am so excited. I mean, first of all, we have 2 awesome colors. I just knew I needed a rose gold in my life. And then also this black is pretty baller. Okay, but the exciting part for you voice nerds out there is that we have 3 different sizes. We now have, and this is my prototype, you guys, we've got our full shipment coming in later this month, and pre-orders will be live on November 11th, so definitely go head over to singingstraw.com if you want to get yours first. But you can kind of see I've got 3 different size straws here. One has a 4 stripes on it. That's telling you it's the 4mm. This one, this is the same straw size as what we have in the original set, the 3mm. And then this one, we've got 2 stripes. This is the 2mm. Get ready, because guys, it is tough. So I will take you through a little demo of when and how to use each of these. So what's cool about the Singing Straw Pro, you guys, is that we get into much more specific and nuanced sizing as opposed to the Singing Straw Original, which is awesome, but a little bit more average and generalized. So with the Singing Straw Original, you basically have the ability to have a 3mm, and then when you double it, you move up to a 6mm, and then when you triple it, you move up to like a 9mm diameter. So essentially, those are your steps in terms of resistance. However, when you start to get more into straw phonation, you want a little bit more control. And so that's why here we have the 4mm. This is great for heavy voices, great for big basses, low voices, anybody who carries a lot of weight on their voice and you're really struggling to get down to that single 3mm, this is your go-to. So I have a lot of students that will work with 2 singing straws, but they're getting really good at that. And they still can't quite make it all the way to the 3mm. It might just be a little too small for them. So this 4mm is your jam. I'm gonna demo a little slide on it. You can hear the difference when I adjust from straw to straw. Can you tell how excited I am? I'm so excited. Okay, so this is the 4mm, right? Again, really great for bigger voices. Also nice for normal singers, like any singer who's just recovering from an injury or coming off a cold, and that double of the regular kit isn't getting you enough resistance, but you really can't get all the way to the 3. This is your go-to. Next up, you guys, the standard 3. Now this is your sweet spot. Again, we included this here because it definitely does the most for the most voices. So if you don't have an original set and you want to just get the Pro, you then have the option of the sweet spot 3mm. That kind of is our go-to for everybody that I always like to work my singers towards. So here I'm going to demo it. You'll hear. Definitely more resistance than that 4, but it's a smaller step than going from the 2 to the 3, meaning the 6mm to the single. And get ready for this. This is what I've been most excited about because a few of my close nerdy voice friends have been asking me for a 2mm for a while. And here it is, da-da-da. It is pretty dang hard to sing with, you guys. But again, all of this resistance is helping to train your voice to be the most efficient it can be. I'm finding with me that, first of all, it took me a while to get used to it. So I first got the prototype and I was like, woo, that is a lot. So I'll show you. So I really had to lower my volume of air and my volume in the straw, and that's okay. So I'm working my way into it, right? Now I'm also noticing that it's easier to overblow with this because the diameter is so thin. So I'm, again, keeping it kind of chill. When I first started, I was like, and I couldn't keep a seal. So that was like, need to bring it back, need to focus on that closure at the vocal fold level, keep it easy. And you can kind of hear that I'm not getting the same range as I get on the 3 and the 4 millimeter. And that tells me that I have a little bit of work to do in my upper register. So I'm gonna take it a little bit more on the slide and you guys can hear me go. There's also gonna be a crack here. So where you might not crack on a 3 millimeter or a 4 millimeter, you might hear me crack on this. And I'm gonna still stretch my folds all the way up to the top, even if I crack. So let's crack. I'm getting a little whistle tone up there. That's actually pretty cool because that might be something I wanna add to my rep. And then what I could do with something like this is take like a fifth and really slowly work it. And if I notice myself working too hard, I need to chill, right? Bring it back. And just stretch it all the way up. Again, a little bit more. And now if I want to go to the vowel, it really kind of gives me so much more freedom and openness than working on any other SOVT or the larger straws. So that is the 2. Get ready. And there you have it, you guys. A quick demo on our brand new Singing Straw Pro, which will be available in late November. We are opening for pre-orders on our site, singingstraw.com, starting November 11th. So head over there to get yours. Now remember, you guys, the Pro is, again, for my voice nerds and my straw lovers who really want to get into the specifics and a little bit more nitty-gritty with their sizing. Our original singing straw is still a really great choice for people who are just getting started with a straw. If you are as excited as me about the Singing Straw Pro, hit the like button down below and let me know with a comment when you're going to be getting yours and if you are a gold or a black. And while you're down there, don't forget to hit that subscribe button because we put out videos every single week that help you develop your voice. Thank you guys so much for sticking around today, and I'll see you next week.